Hello, everybody. Welcome to our Sunday night call. I'm so excited to have you guys with us. It is the first official weekend of October. Yes, weekend. It's been a busy weekend. I'm really excited. September was great. October is going to be even better. And you guys have probably seen a gazillion Facebook posts about this being the start of the last 90 days of 2019. So if you go on those, the cycle of 90-day runs, or that everything happens in 90 days, the seeds you plant now will be harvested in 90 days. That whole concept of 90 days really is, it's a great thing to kind of break down your business into those quarters. So October is moving us into the holiday season, which for the average American can be, with Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, a 10-pound weight gain that a lot of people see, and they really kind of are like, well, it's okay because we're just going to wait till January 1st till we decide to do anything about anything. So October really can be the month where we really start talking more and focusing more about health and happiness, and kind of plant those seeds so people know what we have to offer. So I'm really excited. We have the Belly Buster Challenge starting tomorrow. I will just let you guys know it was my birthday yesterday, and I pretty much took advantage of the entire weekend to eat anything I wanted and did not count 1 calorie, and I am ready for the Belly Buster Challenge tomorrow. So I did eat a pumpkin cookie, white chocolate pumpkin cookie, and it was really good, but I have to tell you, the pumpkin shakes are just as good, if not better. They're better because they're better for you and less calories than the cookie that I ate, but I'm really excited for the Belly Buster. So after our special guests, I will kind of do a little bit of a recap for October and what we're looking forward to tomorrow, as well as a new business builder group that I just started today, and some stuff like that. But I really have had fun. When we had Haley and Becky and Tanya and Brooke and Casey and that team that shared 2 weeks ago, it was so inspiring to me. And I've decided that at least once a month, I want to be able to feature and highlight different groups of people on our team so that you guys can hear the stories, that you can kind of put the puzzle pieces together for who shared with who. I always love hearing how Plexus was shared or how people decided to join, because I think a lot of times we're like, I've already talked to everyone. I've already exhausted my network. I don't know anyone. And when you hear stories about how people are connected and what that has been able to do as far as growing a Plexus team, I think that's a great story. So I'm really excited. So I am going to actually turn it over to Shannon, and it's so much fun. So before, with Zoom, the great thing about Zoom is we all get to see each other. Shannon actually has all of her guest speakers right there. They're all together at the same computer screen. So I am so excited. Shannon, I am going to turn it over to you and just let you guys take it away and share.
Okay. Hi. Well, first of all, happy birthday.
Thank you.
So fun. So this is my team. This is, I call them my Topeka rock stars. We all live in Topeka, which is really fun. We're all trying to be in the video, which may or may not work this entire time, but we're 4 levels, which is really fun. And so for me, I got started with Plexus because Alexa was my babysitter, and she knew I was struggling, and she knew I had a kiddo that was struggling. And so she just said to me, hey, do you want to try some of these products? And I said, no, I don't know what kind of crazy MLM you're in, but you poor college student that you got wrapped up in that. And then about a year later, I said, okay, what is this? Let me try it. Because I was really tired. I was homeschooling my kids at the time, but I was napping every day and just didn't feel like myself. Come to find out, I'm pre-diabetic. Despite all of my good eating and healthy weight, there's just nothing I can do about it. I'm insulin resistant. And so getting on these products really helped with all of that. And then it's helped me with so much more, including my allergies and my mood. And I struggle with PMDD real bad, which if you don't know is PMS on steroids times 10. So Ryan would tell you that he really feels like he has his wife back, which is huge. For me also, something that I've loved about this company is not only having my health back, but financially it's allowing me to dream again. I've told this to some of you that for a long time we lived on a single income teacher salary, and we learned how to live small, and we just always have. So I've always stayed home and I've never had to work, but I've learned that I need to work. I need an outlet for myself, but I also still need to be available to my kids because I've always stayed home. And this lets me do that. And it's a huge outlet for my gifts. I love to train. I love to encourage. I love to teach. And this is allowing that for me. And I am a red personality. I'm an Enneagram 3, which means I love achievement. I like to achieve and I love to be recognized for my achievements. And so it's very fun to get recognized and be told, good job. And I just love that. I thrive on that. When you're a stay-at-home mama, nobody is there saying, good job, I'm so proud of you. So I've loved that part. It's just, it's been something that I didn't realize I needed and I thrive on. And it's been awesome. So for me, I was just going to share real quick as a leader. I know when I talked to Sarah last time, we talked about how do you start to grow a team and then still manage your own business. And so I will tell you, my business really started growing once I started doing live videos this summer, or actually in Destin. I did my very first live video with Kelsey. We were on the beach and she said, here, I'll stay with you so you can do it and be brave. And she left me in the middle of it. But she kicked me out of my comfort zone, which was good. And then since then, I've just been challenging myself to do live videos, not even about Plexus, just about things I'm passionate about and that I know a lot about. And one of those areas is child development. So I do little live videos every now and then. That has really bolstered my business. A lot more people are seeing my posts. And I really think the success I've had this summer is because I've been doing live videos. That's one of the fastest ways to really get into other people's feeds right now. But as a leader, so I still have to work my own business. I still have to be building my own funnel and reaching out to my people. But then I have these lovely ladies here now, and I have to be pouring into them too, which is so fun because they all have goals. And so each of these ladies has said, this is what I want to do. And this is what I'm willing to do to make this business work for myself, which as a leader makes it easy for me to say, okay, well, here's how I can help you to get there. But they know that they have to take the initiative. And then duplication has been huge. Everything that my leaders have done with me and that Sarah has done with us, I have taken and I'm doing with all of them and then encouraging them to keep going. But the biggest thing I will tell you about doing this business is that you have to be a learner. You can't wait for someone to tell you exactly what to do. You just have to do it. And Wendy's a good example of this. She joined in July. And then all of September on her own initiative, she did an everyday post about her shakes. No one gave her that idea. It's just what she wanted to do, which was huge. She made a niche. And so I value that in team members when they decide how they want to work it and then they go for it and they tell me their goals and then I can just support them in that way. And then I'm just trying to think what else I was going to say from that side. I think too, just being consistent. You have to be consistent with your posts, being encouraging on posts. That's something I learned from my leaders is just encouraging other people, celebrating success, and then passing on really good training. And those are all the things I'm trying to do now as a leader. And so I'm trying to make sure I'm working my own business because one of the best pieces of advice I got was go wide. Especially now that we have to have balanced teams in order to rank up and get paid on those ranks. Going wide is very important. And that's what I did first, wide. And now I'm working on going deep and learning I have 4 levels here, which is very fun. But I will say teamwork makes the dream work. TJ and Wendy were a huge answer to Kelsey and I's prayers. Kelsey and I were doing a lot of this on our own for a while. We were just like, Lord, we'd love to have a team of people that we could meet together. And he answered that prayer with TJ first and then Wendy. So that's kind of what I have from my end. I will turn it over to Kels and we'll go from there.
Hi guys. Okay, I'm trying to get my thoughts together. So how I came into Plexus was Shannon saw me struggling as a new mom to twins. I was very, very fearful of postpartum depression before I even had the babies, but she saw me when I was really at my worst. I was having a really hard time producing milk supply, and we were spending like $90 in formula a week on, and so she kind of was like, she had told me what she was doing. She was really excited that she found something, and I was like, oh, that's awesome. And then she, of course, was a good friend and did some research and was like, hey, this could really help you out. And I had done MLMs before and I was like, that's cool. I'll just, I'll try it out, but I'm not doing this business. And so like, absolutely not. Like I had just come out of something and I was not ready to get back into something, but I started taking the products. I started feeling really good, which was so weird because when you have newborn twins, you don't sleep. And so I was getting like 30 minutes of sleep a day for like the first 3 months. And I started feeling better. Like I had energy, which just didn't make sense. And then my milk supply also really increased. And then also the thing that I knew that really helped was my husband was like, hey, you're more stable. And so, and I really think it was just a prayer answered from the Lord that I really didn't even notice that I wasn't even having like low moods or postpartum depression. Like I was completely, that wasn't even an issue. And I had, the doctor actually told me, you know, like we want to keep a close watch on you just since you've already had depression before. And so when I went back for my 6-week visit, you know, they're like, hey, how are you? We've been worried. Like, are you doing okay? And I was like, oh, I'm doing great. I'm really happy. And so that was a really cool. And that really gave me some confidence to reach out. But also the fact that Shannon was like, you have an amazing network. You should reach out. And I think her just like filling me with compliments was like, oh, maybe, you know. And so I was just, I finally did it because I was so attracted to the financial aspect of it. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I didn't really want to go back to work. I have student loans, and I know I needed something to, you know, I knew something that was going to make an impact was going to take time. But then I saw the compensation plan, and I was like, this makes so much sense. And I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. So that was just like a deal breaker. And so that's kind of how I got started. What was the other question?
Well, one thing we debated about in the beginning when Kels really wanted to stay home is I told her I could teach her how to coupon. And no, that wasn't going to work out.
I'm not going to do work. I don't even have notes for this call. So that was not, and I was already like super active on social media. And so like, I was like, okay, this would
I even
be okay.
signed you up for coupons.
Yeah. And
She
I still get them. I'm like, I tried, and it was just, I almost had an anxiety attack because I was like, I don't even go to the store. I don't even leave the house. So anyways, yeah, that's how I got started. Shannon's awesome. I'm really thankful. And I'm really glad I said yes. So that's kind of what Plexus has done for me. And then also being a stay-at-home mom, I didn't think I would leave the house, and I got to go on like 2 trips this year. And then, you know, I would have gone to San Diego, but that's awesome. So I'm really excited about that. But more importantly, I'm excited about the financial aspect and like really helping other people, because I know there's other people that really need this business, but yet alone need this product because the products sell for themselves, and it's not hard to do the business when you're really passionate about it. So, and then what's contributed to my success? I would say also with Shannon, live videos. And then I have been just really trying to be adding value on my social media page of things I'm interested in. And honestly, the one I got kind of stressed out about having a to-do list of IPA, and I just kind of take a step back and started focusing on relationships and just being a real person. And that's actually how I met TJ. At the gym, I just started focusing on loving people, and then naturally it comes up because you just learn about the people. Another thing that I do is I send birthday messages every day, voice messages, because I actually had someone reach out to me and said that was the only voice message, only person that they've talked to all day. And so I think that's huge. So, and then it's also a good way to just rekindle that relationship and just ask how they're doing. So, it gives you an easy excuse to talk to people. So, that's what I got. Sorry if that was longer than 5 minutes.
No, that's great. It's really neat because I remember this summer, well, I knew about TJ because the twins were always talking about TJ because TJ was working at the gym that Kelsey was going to. And she was always talking about TJ, but she called me one night this summer and she was like, Shan, I just had the most amazing conversation with TJ, and she downloaded with me and it was super awesome. And then we got TJ, which was super fun. So
here I am. Hi, everyone. My name is TJ, and they hit the nail on the head when they said that the reason that this group is together is Kels found me in the gym. I was working At the gym, I took care of kids while the parents went and worked out, and Kelsey and I just hit it off, really.
I creeped on you.
Yeah, her kids are adorable. I loved them. They seem to love me. So I'm probably going to be the realist in the group as far as being open, because let me just say it, I never pooped. And I'm okay with saying that because I do now, and I love it, and it's amazing, and I didn't know what I was missing. Little backstory on me. I could not go to the bathroom. My body wouldn't tell me to go. I went maybe once a week, and it never hurt. It never was a thing that, I struggled. I just didn't. And they say you can hold up to 25 pounds of just yuck poop in your body. But I was going to get a colonoscopy, and I went to the doctor. The colonoscopy was the next day. They weighed me, and then I went home. I did the dreaded cleanse. Yes. They told me I would have to stay by the bathroom, which is a really good thing they told me, because that's where I was. The next morning, I went and they weighed me again before the procedure, and they said, hey, we got to weigh her again. Wait. And I had lost 13 pounds from the night before to that morning. And so colonoscopy came back clean. They couldn't tell me what was wrong. They said, let me just put you on a medicine. It'll get better. Didn't get better. Sought out a second opinion, and they said the same thing. Let's try a different medicine. And it didn't work either. I don't even remember, how did we get on the subject of me not pooping in a gym watching kids?
We did it. Okay, I'll come.
Okay.
Oh,
Hold on.
Kelsey's coming.
Okay, there we go.
Hello. So TJ, I think she had seen my post. So Alex told me I was being a creeper with her, because I was like, I just feel really drawn to her, and the kids love her. And so I don't know, we just kind of naturally developed that relationship. And then she saw my post and was like, what is this Plexus? And I had been praying about it, and I was like, well, you can come over and I can tell you about it, and I'll feed you. And I was trying to bribe her or anything.
Was done. I was over here. I was like, yep, I'm fine.
I just had her come over, and I was just like, look, like, these have been amazing products. The business opportunity is just unreal, and the compensation and the people, and we're faith-based team. Like, I told her all about Sarah and Sarah's vision and all the things that she's able to do, and she was like, yeah. Well, I told her to pray about it and think about it, and then
you gave me samples.
Gave her samples.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
So that's really what she gave me. A couple samples. I took them home on day 2. I pooped twice in one day, and the next time I saw her, I was like, hey, sign me up. I want to do the business. I want to tell everybody about this, because I pooped 2 times in a day. So that's how I got started. What's the other
well, you said what it's done for you, but
yes.
what do you feel like is helping you have success right now?
These people. So we get together weekly, and it's really my motivation for the week is like, I get to have mom time away from my kids. I'm a single parent of 3 boys. Age ranges from 16, almost 17 to a year and a half. And I get to come hang out and just be a mom. Sometimes we eat, sometimes we make vision boards, sometimes we just hang out, and we don't have to talk about Plexus all the time, but we do. And so it's great just to have a support team that loves you, that cares about you, cares for you, loves you for real, loves you for the right reasons. And then we succeed together. So that's how I got started. That's what it's done for me. I'm super excited to see what it has in store for the next months ahead. I'm silver. Of course, my best friend.
Yeah.
I went silver. My next goal is gold. We're doing this together. So my best friend in the whole wide world, of course, I was like, hey, I'm doing this and you got to do this. She already knew about my poop story. So I said, hey, this is what it's done for me. you're coming along on the ride. So this is Wendy, my BFF.
Okay, real fast, not to throw you off.
That's fine.
But one thing that TJ's doing really well is she's giving out samples. So TJ works at a gym and they do have a non-compete clause, but TJ always has extra product on hand giving samples. And she's given a lot of samples lately, and I really think there's going to be a huge harvest for her because she's just handing them out because she has access. She's also constantly drinking her stuff in front of everybody at the gym, and she's the operations manager now. So she has a lot of visibility, and I think that is really helping you right now because you're so willing to give out samples.
So for going silver, Shannon got me the Plexus.
Oh, that was your gift?
Yes,
Yeah.
This was my gift. So I purposely take this to the gym. When I have people that are setting at my bar, I set the cup down, I start pouring in my active, and I start pouring in my slim. And the people just flock and say, wait, what are you pouring in? And that gives me an opportunity without me, the whole
Pushing.
the whole contract, the non-compete contracts. So that just gives them the reason to say, hey, what are you drinking? And me the opportunity to share what it is. And so it's been a really big blessing for me.
Yeah. Okay. Best friend time.
Okay. So my name is Wendy, and I got started with Plexus because TJ said, you need to taste this stuff, and it tasted like Jolly Ranchers, which I was hooked. But more than that, she said, you and we're our best us when we do things together. And that plus the Jolly Rancher drink. I was hooked. And I learned a long time ago not to argue with this one. Don't argue. Whatever she puts her mind to, she achieves. And I know that her success will also mean my success. And so I'm just all in with that. After meeting, after having the pink drink, then I met Shannon and Kelsey, and they are so our people.
They're us. They are us. Just two different people.
Just different.
So I'm Kelsey. This is Shannon.
Notes on my phone. It's all written out.
I had no notes. I'm Kelsey.
Team no notes.
No notes.
But not only that, they were so invested in TJ, which is huge for me, because when someone invests in her, it just makes me so happy, and something that I also want to be a part of. And so with the four of us together, I really feel like it's an example of the unstoppable force, with only all the positive connotations, no immovable object, just we are unstoppable. That's what I'm saying. So why Plexus for me? I have been in other MLM companies and wasn't thrilled. And when TJ gave me the pink drink to try, I was like, oh yeah, this is delicious. Okay, we'll do it. Thinking, okay, I'll just do this half-heartedly, but you can't do Plexus half-heartedly, because the company itself is so invested in helping people be healthy in their physical health, but also healthy from a financial standpoint, because the compensation is amazing and unlike any other MLM business that I have been in the past. Also, you can tell that Plexus as a company, it just really cares about people, right? It's not just about ranking or getting to the net or getting more people or this, that, or the other thing. It's about how do you help people who are in your community and in your footprint, in your reach. How do you help them feel better? And that's what the business is all about to me. From a financial standpoint, my first goal was to have enough Plexus money coming in that our products would be paid for, mine and my husband's. And the first month we were able to do that. No family money came out for any Plexus product at all. And then my husband got his his little pay card, and he got paid. And he said, go, 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 do, go. So that's so exciting. And again, I just love that Plexus, the company, is faith-based and encourages the best in people. So that is, I really just love that about it. So boots to ground, how am I having success? And for me, it's everything that these ladies have said tonight, and also the opportunity to listen to people, to hear what it is that they are struggling with, and to not immediately say, I've got a solution for that, but be willing to build a relationship and introduce a potential solution. And in fact, I had someone come up to me at church today and say, I need to know about that body cream that you posted about the other day, because my bra and I not happy. And so I'm very excited about that. But really, without, I get to share pieces of myself which other folks identify with, and then I get to know that they're struggling too. And how do we make everything better? And it's by working together and building those relationships. So that's what it is for me. Did I hit all the? Did I check all the boxes?
You did good. Do you have any health benefits you wanted to share?
Oh,
personal health benefits.
Well, the pooping is good. And I did the shakes. In September I did shakes for breakfast every morning, and posted about it on Facebook, and that has opened up a lot of conversations with a lot of people. But I feel better. No, I'm off all of my medication, high blood pressure medication, depression medication, all of the other things that I was, maybe a handful of medications that I was on, that I'm no longer taking. Mm-hmm. My skin is amazing, probably better than it has been in any of my 40 something years of life. I was noticing this morning that a lot of the wrinkles on my face have been gone. And from a weight loss standpoint, which is something that I'm always looking for, quite honestly, I have noticed less focus on whatever the scale says, and more focus on how I feel. And Plexus fills me, and it just boosts all of those hormones that I need to have boosted. And so I feel better at 45, feel better than I've ever felt in my life.
That's awesome. Yay. So that's us. That's Team Topeka Rockstars. That's kind of what we have to share. Is there any questions or anything you have, Sarah, you want us to touch back on?
I think y'all are amazing. One thing that comes to mind is the team that plays together stays together, and you guys just seem like you have so much fun together. And I saw your pictures when you made your vision boards. But I love that this was brilliant, because it shows that sense of community, and the fact that you guys are all there together is wonderful. We have our Monday night meetings here, and sometimes it's just 4 or 5 of us, and that's what it is that community. So if you are on this call and you're thinking to yourself, I don't have that, those relationships around you, or it might even be a new friend that you haven't even met yet. I think that's one thing that I've reflected on as I've been going through all of my birthday posts on my Facebook page, is how many of these people I did not know pre-Plexus, and now how many relationships and how many friendships and how many people I'm doing life with because of Plexus, and that whole culture and community of it's just so wonderful. You could go through the team that plays together stays together, teamwork makes the dream work, like any t-shirt or cliche that you would ever want to say, but it's true. And I see that in you all sitting there together, and that just absolutely makes my heart so happy. So I'm just thrilled. And I'm telling you, digestive issues and tummy issues and not going to the bathroom, that's not fun stuff that people want to really talk about, but I appreciate how candid you are, because if you don't go and you have 13 pounds weighing you down of not just so your tummy's not feeling good, but that's toxins in your body. And people don't realize how good they can feel or how amazing they can feel until they get to the other side of that. And the fact that we do have healthy options and solutions for people who don't even really know. And I'll go way back. This is even, I don't even think I've shared this analogy since Shannon and Kelsey, since any of you have jumped on board, but way back when we used to do meetings all the time, we used to just basically say your body's like a car wash. And if you have three cars going in the car wash, you're going to have 3 cars coming out the other side. Well, if you eat 3 meals a day, it needs to be moving on through, right? Just like a car wash. So to know that we do have products that are helping people to live their best lives is amazing. But overall, for me, with this call, every single one of you are glowing. Like, you have joy and you have health and you have happiness, and you are just like billboards for the health and happiness company. So I appreciate you guys sharing, and I'm so excited. I'm just going to kind of piggyback on that. I did make some notes. I'll type them when I post the recording in our team page. I just appreciate each and every one of you, and congratulations on your success. And I love hearing stories from other people. And if you guys want, if there's anybody on this call or who hears the recording, if you guys want 3 or 4 of you and say, I want to get on the call, I really do want this to be at least every other week where we're hearing from team members, because it's inspiring for me. And I know it's great to hear, oh, that's amazing that she took care of your kids, which, by the way, I used to be a gym child care worker. I'm having flashbacks of all those memories, but that's just doing life with people, building relationships with people. Now, for me, if I wanted to invite somebody over, I'd have to clean my house first, and that's one thing that hasn't happened very often. But it's wonderful to hear those connections and those relationships, and that Plexus just became a part of that relationship. And it's wonderful. So we're going to shift really quick in the last 1 minute. And I'll let you guys know we are starting our 21-day challenge tomorrow. The Belly Buster Challenge is going to be on the Health and Happiness Journeys page. I'm really excited. So bottom line, I want exposure. Like, I want as many people as possible to be able to see what the products are doing, how easy and fun it can be to be accountable. I'm not going to be a huge stickler for the purchases, except for the 3 really big cash giveaways. But so if they're a customer, they just need to have ordered 50 PV of product, which includes a bag of lean. Okay, lean is part of the challenge. It can be lean and slim and active, or just lean and active, or lean and metaburn. I want lean as part of the combo. And then in order to win either the Biggest Loser $100 cash or 2 of my other really big cash giveaways, you just have to be commission qualified for the month if you're an ambassador. So feel free, add people. I'm not going to be really sticky on, okay, we start tomorrow, nobody else can be added, because we want to be able to use this as a resource to share with people and invite them in and say, hey, I would love for you to take a look at what our team is doing. I would love for you to see what these products are doing. I'd love for you to see how you can drink more water, how you can move more, and to see this culture and community of getting healthy and happy together. Okay, so feel free, if you have people that you want to add, get them added. If you want to make some last minute follow-ups tonight and tomorrow and make sure they place their order so that they can start the challenge with us, that would be great. If they're a day or 2 behind on actually starting the products, I'm not going to be, you know, really picky about that. So I'm really excited about that. And then we have our huge month, you guys. This is the month to start your 90-day run. If you sign 3, you're going to get an extra $150 bonus. If you sign 6, it's up to, I think, $500 cash bonus. If you sign 9, I'll have to look at the numbers, but then if you sign 12 in October, it's an extra $1,000. They're calling it something dash for something. I'm sorry, my brain's not doing well tonight after all that motivation and encouragement and excitement. But check your emails in the post that we have in the team page, because now is the time. If you need some extra money in your pocket to order more products, to pay for bills, to save up for Christmas, this is the month to do it. And then there's also re-rank bonuses. So if you have hit silver or gold or senior gold or beyond, and then you have, you know, some team members who quit ordering and you have fallen below that rank, let me know if you're really pushing for that re-rank. I did start, yes, another group. Don't hate me, don't kill me, but I don't want to overwhelm people on our big team page. So I did start a Momentum business builder page, and it is going to be hardcore. Like any training video I love, I'm going to dump in there. Any IPA challenge that I love, I'm going to dump in there. This is going to be, I've got my running shoes on. I want to finish this year better than I started. Like I want to hit some big goals. I want some, you know, people who are working this business full time or, you know, part time, but think about it every day. Let me know if I have not added you yet, if you would like to be a part of that business builder page. No requirements or anything other than to know that I'm just going to be giving you as much, pulling from everywhere I can. I just wanted a resource page for everybody who wants access to as much information as you can devour. So that's all I have for there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to call you Team Topeka right now, but I know there's big things coming and you guys are spreading everywhere and it's going to be wonderful. So I appreciate you guys sharing. Thank you guys for jumping on. Happy November. No, October. Happy October.
Oh, you can pull the strings out.
And I am going to go get some sleep. So good night, everybody. Have a good one.
Thank you. Good job, girl.
Good job, lady.
Great job. Thanks, guys. You did great.
Bye.
Perfect.
Thank you.